My next guest says it is not the first time an illegal has been in custody only to end up back on the streets. Now he is demanding status reports on all of the illegals that his county has busted and turned over to the feds. And if he doesn't get those updates, he is threatening to sue the Department of Homeland Security. Corey Stewart is chairman of the Prince William County Board of Supervisors and my guest now. Corey, thank you so much for being here. So why are you so upset?
Well, we're upset because we told the federal government that this was going to happen again. It will continue to happen again until we find out where those criminal illegal aliens are. We've handed over 3,000 criminal illegal aliens to the federal government since 2007, and now we find out that they're simply releasing these same criminal illegals back out onto the streets of our community, and they're, of course, committing other crimes. That's not a big surprise. There are going to be more rapes, more murders, more crimes committed by these illegals until we are able to round them up, apprehend them, and have them deported.
Now, what are you basing that accusation on? Because last week, just so our viewers know, a report came out, which ICE confirmed, Immigration and Customs, that 890 imprisoned, deportable illegal aliens had been released back out into the general public. But they were quick to point out that's about 2% of those illegal imprisoned aliens. In other words, they managed to get out 98%, but 2% fell through the cracks.
Well, that's just simply a lie. You know, they keep telling us this information, but the reality is that what they're telling me is that somewhere between 1 and 2 million criminal illegal aliens that have been handed by state and local officials over to federal immigration officials who have subsequently been released pending a deportation hearing. So, of course, they go right back out and they commit more crimes, and normally they don't show up for the deportation hearing. I think people are going to be incensed when they find out that you've got dangerous criminal illegal aliens released back into their neighborhoods by the federal government.
This guy who we opened the segment talking about, Jose Reyes Alfaro, this El Salvadorian national who allegedly murdered 3 people in Manassas, Virginia, he, according to our background, he had a Virginia record for assault. And we are told that it was the county's responsibility to alert the feds. The feds deny that your county alerted them. They basically put the blame back on the county for this guy being out and about, not on them.
Well, you know something? They've had a deportation order in place since 2002. He was apprehended in 2004 for misdemeanor assault and battery. We informed the federal government then, and then again in 2008, January of 2008, drunk in public. We informed the federal government of his whereabouts then. And now, since 2008, we've had a program in place to identify every single illegal alien and hand them over under the 287G program to the federal government for deportation. And now what we're just finding out is they're just simply releasing them. The reality is that this is happening across the country.
Let me ask you this, and then I got to run because I'm short on time, but I want to get this in. You know, whenever we talk to the feds, they say, look, we're trying. You know, we've deported more than George Bush deported. We are cracking down on the border. We are trying to prioritize with the limited resources we have to go after the criminals as opposed to just, you know, the regular illegals, for lack of a better way of putting it. They say they're trying. And do you just reject that?
The men and the women on the street are trying. The problem is they don't have the resources. Congress has deliberately denied them the resources. That's why we've asked Lamar Smith's Judiciary Committee to launch a full congressional investigation. It's not happening.
Corey, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your perspective.
Thank you.
All the best, sir. Well,